In our continuing series of the 10 most profitable businesses, painting companies, number 2. Now, when we buy these vehicles, we buy used vehicles. We generally pay around $35,000 per vehicle. The lease payment comes out to around $900 when we include the truck wrap and any minor repairs to the vehicle. We generally do a compression test. We rip the vehicle apart before we buy them. But here are the numbers behind the painting company from the leasing perspective. So again, $35,000 for the truck. We just did a 3-truck deal where we got the truck wrap, and the truck wrap by themselves are around $4,500. So round them up to $5,000. So we include the wrap in the lease, and the lease payments are around $900 per month. Now we're going to break this down per day. We're going to anticipate 20 leads per day per truck. Gas, we're going to estimate at around $200 per day because diesel is expensive. And the driver, we're going to estimate 10 hours at $20 per hour, working on 2 to 4 hour shifts. We don't want tired drivers behind the wheel. Retirees or people who just want to drive up and down major 6-lane highways. So driver is $200 a month. Maintenance and insurance, I'm going to, I'm not sure what it is, but right now we are at gas and the driver at around $230. So let's round it off with maintenance and insurance to $500 a day for the vehicle. Now, 20 leads, let's assume you hire a rainmaker and he only closes 50%, even with the wow factor. And the average sale is around $5,000. Of course, you're going to get the sale that's, $20,000 to paint the whole house, but you're going to also get the 1 bedrooms. And, I believe the average should be around $5,000 because if you're attracting the affluent part of the city, you should get at least $5,000 as an average sale. So 5,000 at 50% closing ratio, that's 10 per day. That's around $50,000. Let's assume you're only at 10% net profit. So 50,000, that's $5,000 in terms of net profit. Minus your $500 a day. So you're looking at around $4,500 a day net profit per vehicle. Let's assume everything goes to shit. Nothing works. You don't get even 1 lead. While you have a nice vehicle that you can use for, moving your painters around, right? So, but at $4,500 in terms of net profit, by being a trusted part of your community, do you think that's an investment? Now, compound that with the other leads, the other lead source. These are leads coming in from trucks directly that go to your website. But we're also creating an index site for each of these companies where we're going to have 1,000 painting companies around North America, and each one has their own landing page, which creates huge dominance in terms of painting. So when someone searches painting my city, or painting Chicago, painting Vancouver, painting whatever, that site should come in number 1, number 2, or number 3, and we should have a number of leads coming in from that source. So the $4,500 profit per day is just for the trucks. I would love to hear your questions, comments below. Please do the math and let me know if my numbers are off. You do the math, you tell me where I'm off, and correct my numbers. Post your questions, comments below. Also, join us live every day at noon Eastern time for 10X Networking, where we talk about business strategies. Today, for the next couple of days, we're going to be talking about painting, but we're going to pick the other top 10 businesses as we go along in this series. So please post your questions, comments below. Join us live, ask your questions, ask to join us so you can ask your questions verbally instead of typing. And let's get 1,000 people start thinking about buying or starting businesses. Oh, and that's the other thing. How do you buy a multi-million-dollar business that's been around for 20 or 40 years for $1? That's another conversation we're going to have. So join us on live every day, 12 noon Eastern time. We'll see you then. Take care.